I got it. I think I can see one thing.
That's great.
That's huge. That is huge.
Yeah, you know, when you are the student, sometimes I see something different is what happens when we are student nervous and slowly our eye getting better.
Yeah.
It's kind of training our eye muscle
Right.
in that.
Yeah.
So my first month is doing microsurgery is totally not for human. So
Yeah.
why they can do microsurgery?
That's how I feel. Yeah, it's so hard, but everybody here makes it look easy.
Yeah. And so I totally understand what happened at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was doing just be patient to go through that very difficult period.
Right.
And let's go. Okay, Catie, come here. Yeah, let's
Okay.
Hello everyone. So today we have our PGY-1 and rising PGY-2 resident from a plastic surgery, Catie. Yeah, Catie, when she was a visiting student rotating here, we practiced one session talking about the basic technique, like how to set up the microscope, the suture, and the instruments. And today we will go over, see how much you can remember, but no worry.
Yeah.
And then we can go from there. Yeah. So yeah, Catie, tell our friends a little bit about you.
Nice to meet everybody. I'm at the end of my intern year at University of Wisconsin for plastic surgery. I am originally from Idaho, so I'm far away from home, but excited to do my second session with Weifeng and build on my skills before we go into the real OR.
Yeah, how's your intern year?
Intern year is good. The first half was a little harder than the second half, but now I think we're all in the swing of things.
Yeah. The PGY-1 is kind of the survival mode.
Yes.
Yeah, the first thing is to survive.
Exactly.
Okay, great. Let's move to the. Let's talk about the microscope.
Okay.
So, yeah. This one, please do remember this one, right?
This is to adjust for if I'm near or farsighted. Correct? To add a prescription to the scope. I don't need anything.
Yeah. So here, that's the very important part is the change the lens diopter.
Yeah.
So the minor side, you turn it to here. It's for the nearsighted people.
Yeah.
Like for me, I have some nearsighted. I didn't wear glasses. I just feel not comfortable. So I need to change to here to correct my eye.
Yeah.
If I didn't change correct my eye, it's sitting and it's in a neutral position,
Right.
and I don't wear glasses. In this situation, when I focus the microscope, when I can see clear, you're only able to see clear.
Correct.
That's the problem. Sometimes when we go to the OR,
Right.
the teacher or somebody, they already doing surgery, they can see clear, but you cannot. So that may be the diopter is not changed to correct the eyes or the difference between two persons.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so this is the far-sighted people, the senior people. If they didn't wear glasses, they change to move adjusted to here at the diopter over there. Another situation is for me, I didn't see the eye doctor for 20 years, so I don't know what is my prescription.
Yeah.
So in that situation, I let you focus it first, and then I just turn here until I can see clear.
Okay.
That's kind of, I make a prescription glasses for me my way.
Yeah.
And it's funny, morning and afternoon is different. So I know in this age is start to have some nearsighted and farsighted mix, and after the whole morning look at the monitor is also kind of making my eye feel fatigued and something. So that's my strategy. So that's just also like when you go to the OR, the teacher already working on the microscope, and then you sit down, you make everything match your eyes, but unfortunately, you cannot see clear. That maybe the teacher didn't set it up at the right way. Maybe the previous surgeon they put it on here, and then the teacher just sit down and then make the microscope focus. He can move the microscope up and down or use the focus button. So, but that will create a difference hard to calibrate for you. So in that situation, you can just turn all the way, no matter which way. So you just turn each side until you can see clear.
Okay.
It's kind of the same way you make a prescription.
Okay.
Right away, I adjust the diopter of the lens. And here that's 10 times. So usually this is fixed, and you can adjust the lens. Here's 0.6, so we can step on the zoom in and zoom out. Yeah, now we can go. This microscope can go from, you can use a field instead. Yeah. There you go. That's 0.4. So 0.4 multiplied by 10, that's 4 times. Usually like IMA, AED, we can use 4 to 6 times. We can step on all the way and go see. We can go to 24 times.
Wow.
Now it's 24 times.
Jeez.
Then we will look into the microscope after that. And go back to 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is where I think you had it.
All the way to 4. Yeah. And in the middle distance, that's the most common thing. Yeah, you're good. Now you know that.
57.
Yeah.
57.
Yeah. So sometimes if you don't know, we just start from the bigger and go to the smaller, so we can see it match my eyes. And setup is DIY.
No, it's perfect.
So that's the microscope, how to set up for your eyes. Oh, yeah. Remember one thing to talk about how far should our eye close or stay away from the lens?
It seems like
Yeah, so in here, right, you can stand up, So this side. So you see the light spot, right? In here, that's the sharpest spot. When I move further, the light kind of become bigger and blur. When I get closer, it's also getting blur and bigger. This spread out. So in here, think about the light coming up here, and then after all kinds of lens, and then it become boom.
okay.
That's the light boom. And we want all the light to enter our pupil, so we can see the whole thing.
Okay.
So now, what's the distance?
Just a few millimeters.
Yeah, it's kind of like 2 centimeters away from the lens.
Okay.
So this is the light. That's distance. Yeah. So yeah. So at the beginning, I don't know also. I sometimes lean my eyes all the way on the lens and then making there's a circle on my eye. Especially when I cannot see clear, so I want to look, put my eye into that trajectory is wrong. So usually we stay away like this way, like this far. Sometimes we move in and out a little bit. It's fine.
Okay.
Now that's the microscope setup. Now let's take a look at just the microscope. Now it's 4 times magnification. Now it's 4 times magnification. Now, what is the diameter of the field?
It is 5, well, it's 60 millimeters.
Again? 4 times magnification, and then the field is and then steps. How many centimeters? How many millimeters can you see very clearly?
I see 60 as well.
Yeah, very clear.
Oh, very clear.
Yeah, when it started getting blurred, we don't want to do microsurgery. And in here, probably it's up to
20?
yeah, up to 20. Yeah, like the depth is like 20, like 4 times. The depth and the view of the view is it changed when we change the magnification. Okay, now zoom in the microscope all the way.
Zoom in?
Yeah, zoom in all the way. Yeah, zoom in all the way. Okay, now it's 74 times. Now we can also take our focus a little bit, right? Okay, now you can
use the focus to adjust a little bit, make it refocus. Refocus the microscope.
Yeah, or like, when it's out of focus a lot, you can move the whole microscope.
Oh, okay.
And then after that, when we get into very very close focus, we use the 5 focus control and then adjust it a little bit. Make it, very slowly. Effort. And maybe you can see very clear.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, not good, perfect.
No?
No, I mean you need to be perfect. Perfect.
Clear.
Because when it's not perfect, not very sharp imaging, our eye will get fatigue.
I think that's perfect to me.
Okay.
Yeah, and now you are a surgeon, you make decision.
That feels good.
Now, this is, you can see how many mirrors of the field. Of the field.
I'm getting a little bit of that double, so I'm trying to.
Now this is 10 mirrors. You can guess why it's about like 10 mirrors. Can now write down 24 times the diameter of the field is 10 mirrors. It's like 1 centimeter. So let's take a look at the depth. How many mirrors can you see?
Clear.
Maybe I would say 5.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah, very clear. By this, the depth we want to do microsurgery.
Maybe 2.
Okay. Yeah.
If beyond 2, it's like starting to get into a pharmacy and I or microsurgeon.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I want you to think about, imagine there's a space, a box. 6 centimeter wide and 2 centimeter high. That's the space for the microsurgery at 4 times. But only within that box you can see perfectly clear. And when it goes to 24 times, that space becomes so small, become 1 centimeter wide and 2 millimeter high. Like that. That's the space you can microsurgery. So when it's going to this magnification, the depth becomes smaller, the field becomes smaller. It's very hard to, it requires much better control of the hand, and also you just move a little bit and then you're out of the field. You cannot see clear. Making it really hard to do microsurgery. So that suggests us in microsurgery, we may not want to see things bigger. We should go to the lowest magnification you can see clear. Don't necessarily go bigger. Because that will create difficulty or the obstacle for us. In the highest magnification, our eye, the muscle will get straight very quickly. Because when we cannot see clear, the internal muscle of our eyes, they want to change the lens of our eyes, and that muscle is very easy to get fatigue. So that's the depth of the microscope setup. Now, zoom out the microscope. Okay, now zoom in on the microscope again.
Then zoom in all the way. Zoom in all the way.
Now you can see, this time, no matter we zoom in and zoom out, the microscope stay in focus, right? But at the beginning, when we zoom in all the way to 24 times, we have to refocus the microscope, right?
Yeah.
So what happened? Why now it's in focus?
Because we did the max. We zoomed in as far as we possibly could to find the clear there. Now it went down to zoom out.
Yeah.
But the reverse wouldn't work.
Yeah. So it's now it's the practical of the how we use the depth and understand that, because like when it's out of focus, like the depth is at the beginning is like 2 centimeters. So 4 times. So when we can see the ruler clear, this ruler may be in here, maybe in here, maybe in here, right? And when we zoom into the 24 times, the depth become like 2 millimeters, way smaller than that. So if the ruler is in here, then we need to refocus it. We need to move the microscope up and down a bit. Only when we are very lucky in here, at 4 times, we can stay in focus. But that's not the story, also the time. So and then when we zoom in 24 times, you can see the ruler here. That means it's in here, and we need to clear it up. And then when we go to 4 times, the depth becomes bigger. The bigger depth will definitely including this small depth inside. That's why when we focus on 24 times, and when we zoom out, it can stay in focus. Because the bigger depth, small depth, and the higher magnification. So in some situations, we set up the microscope. We can set it up the microscope in a higher power. Like for example, like a finger implantation. We may use 6 for the nerve repair, digital nerve repair, maybe 8 for the digital artery, and maybe go to 10 for the digital vein. So we can set up set the microscope up by 16 and high magnification. So we don't need to adjust the microscope again and again. So that's one of the practical one of how we use that. This that and this that. Yeah. Okay, now let's zoom out the microscope. 4 times. Now let's talk about the instrument. This is the so this is the classic set of the PRS set. You can see this new holder is exactly for this has this is traces of belt that also works.
Holder. So that's
this is classic set. Usually the tip of this standard set is 0.3, and then when it goes to the different, especially in the hand, they have a small finer tip of suture and finer tip. When it goes to the super microsurgery, tip is smaller. And other than that, it's mostly just the device, a little bit different. So mostly micro instrument, there's only 4 instruments with this. So the actually has both for instrument. Needle holder, speaker, forceps, and dilator. So there's different shape and different design and different material. Needle holder. Now, what can you see? What's the difference of these two?
This is a blunt tip and this is a sharp tip.
Yeah. Color is different. And that's the material. This is the titanium material. This is the stainless steel. And let's see what else?
The point is smaller here,
Yeah.
the diameter.
Yeah, and most of the money is because of the tip. And you look at the handle.
This handle is curved and this is flat.
Yeah, so this is the rounded handle, this is the flat handle.
Okay.
And yeah, so like this is titanium instrument. And you can see this is also different. This is the scissor kilovolt line. Line combination of the two. So we can cut. You see there's one of the instruments like that. The regular.
Yeah,
needle
I
holder.
have seen that. It's dangerous. Sutures.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. And this is the lock. You still remember that? Yeah, this is the lock. And that's that can come from the microscope.
Yeah, you try it.
Lock it and unlock it. Okay, so there's a hook and a spring. When you push beyond it, the spring goes further to the behind of the hook, behind the hook and unlock. That's the locking instrument. So most of the time I don't like locking instrument.
Yeah.
But once you lock it, you need to unlock it. That's an extra step. Now we talk about the hip. This one is very strong. This is stainless steel. So it's good for like use the 9O, 8O suture, stronger suture. This one is very thin. You can see it's designed for using like 11O suture. And you can see like this is longer.
Yeah.
So based on the physics that this longer tip, you cannot generate as stronger force as this shorter tip because the level is like going to further is less power at the distal, right?
Yeah.
You can look at the side. It is similar. But this one is not the original size we repaired. It's getting retired from the OR. But you can see this is the very close to the standard set. It's kind of the size is 0.3 millimeter. Yeah, right here. 0.3. This one is they use a different idea. It's like 0.1 tip. So 0.1 tip is kind of like the thin 0.1 tip. So you can see this is like almost 3 times of the thickness. Comparing these two instruments. This needle holder is also still bigger. The tip is like 0.4. Stronger tip handling larger needle. And there's something increasing on the handle. Like you read, this is SMT. C is what does the C stand for?
I don't know.
Curve. Curve needle holder.
Okay.
Yeah. And 14 is the length of the needle holder. 14 centimeter long. And this instrument has more information here. So the length is 15 centimeter. This handle is the factory Japanese company. Round handle, curve needle holder, curve below the 0.1 tip. The tip is 0.1. So when we didn't buy the tip size, usually is kind of like 0.3.
didn't state specific. Okay.
Yeah, so next time when you go to the OR, you can take a look at
the information
A
on
lot
that.
of information.
Yeah. This one is the same. Yeah.
For 14.
Yeah. Okay, that's the needle holder. The smaller needle holder tip, it's more expensive.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one is 1,500. This one is like 500. Needle holder is good. It can last for pretty long, but not this superfine instrument.
Okay.
This one is very easily damaged.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a scissor. Scissor, now you can take a look at the scissor, like you can see the blade is different.
Yeah.
So for the plastic and reconstructive surgery, this is the standard set. It's like here is from here, the tip is 2 centimeters. The blade, and like this is smaller. This is for the hand. So here is like 1.2, 1.5, smaller. And you can see the tip, they are not the sharp tip,
Mm-hmm.
so they're blunt.
Yeah.
They're blunt. So when we do the dissection, like that,
Mm-hmm.
if you temporarily damage the vessel or poke a hole in the vessel, you can see here is also like blunt a little bit.
Yeah.
So you can see some of the scissors, right, the sharp tip. When you see a sharp tip scissor, when you're doing the dissection, you need to be very careful.
Yeah.
So these two scissors, it's straight and curved. So they have different names by their function. So right here, SDC, this is the company's name, right?
Okay.
SDC,
15.
yeah, 15. 15, you know, that's the length. So the first S is scissor, D is dissecting, C, curve.
Mm-hmm.
So the curved scissor usually we use it for dissection, right?
Yeah.
That makes sense, like even in general practice, we
Yeah.
use the curved scissor to dissect.
Right.
We don't use the straight scissor.
Right.
Most of the time, the straight scissor is just for cutting the sutures.
Right.
So dissecting scissor. So the straight scissor also here, here's the name. MI is the company's information. So scissor, adventitia, straight, 15. So adventitia, actually, we still use the curved scissor to dissect adventitia. At the very beginning, I think they named it as the straight scissor as adventitia scissor is because when you go to a textbook, the textbook, when it goes to the step of transect the adventitia, the figure you will see is like pulling the adventitia away,
Mm-hmm.
and then they are straight cut. Yeah. I think that may be the reason of the name of straight scissor as the adventitia scissor. So you can cut that.
Okay.
But that's too good and to be true. Most of the vessel you cannot hold the adventitia like that. If that happens, that means the adventitia layer it's already decluttered from the middle layer. That's the damaged part of the vessel we need to cut out. Most of the time, you need to hold the adventitia on the side and then trim it little back to like go down to 2 or 3 centimeters, up to 3 millimeters away from the mattress. The reason we trim the adventitia is we don't want to go into the lumen.
Okay.
Because the adventitia is the graduation of the fluid. Yeah, and once it gets into the lumen,
Yeah.
the blood circulation and coagulation system will recognize that as there's something outside. I see something from outside. That's probably a window, so the platelet and fibrinogen will act and attach to that, making a clot. So That's why we need to remove the adventition. Go back to the scissor. So straight scissor, and then originally they make it like this part, but we don't adventition, we still use scissor. Straight scissor, we only use it to make a straight cut or make a straight spatula cut. That's most of the time, use straight scissor. And this is two smaller scissors, as you can see. Coming.
Scissor.
Yeah.
That says dissect.
Yeah, dissecting.
Scissor.
Yeah,
18.
yeah, 18 centimeters long.
Yeah.
So the R is the round handle,
Okay.
and the diameter of the handle is 8 millimeters.
Okay.
Most of it's kind of a global standard. Every country they make instrument, micro instrument, the round handle is at 8 millimeter diameter. In some ophthalmic surgery, they make it a little smaller, like 7 or 6 millimeter. Most of the instrument, all of this one is 8 millimeter.
Take out this one.
Scissor.
Yeah,
Dissecting. Curved.
yeah,
15. Raw. 8.
8 millimeter diameter.
And
The
then
handle, this is round handle, 8 millimeter. Yeah.
12.
Yeah, F12. So that's the fine scissor. So it's, and then the suit, the blade is 12 millimeter from here to here.
Okay.
I can see
Like from here. See?
Nice.
that's
It's
like
like
12 millimeter.
Okay.
This is a 5 blade. Actually, like this is. Are you with this one also? Okay, that's it.
This one is scissors dissecting curved 15 with the radius is 8, or the raw handle, which is 8.
The right handle, around it.
Round handle, and then the blade is 12
Yeah.
millimeters.
Yeah. So I'll tell you a story. Take a look at this too.
Okay.
What
What's
is
the
different?
difference?
It's the angle of the top half of the blade.
Yeah. And you can see they are the same. Take a look.
Oh,
Yeah, the information is exactly the same. See that?
yeah.
And you can see which one is finer.
The one on the right, right.
Yeah, so this is very, that's finer. And this one is actually very similar to this. This is normal fine instrument, like it's 18 centimeter long. So when we at the beginning we have this is fine. This is the scissor I use it for microsurgery.
Okay.
Whereas we only have one. This scissor slowly getting to that. I cannot cut the vessel. It's weird. So it looks so sharp, but then you cut the 0.5 millimeter vessel, you cannot cut, just press. And then I need to buy a new one, and then I go make a quote from the company. He said, oh, $700. Then I search online, I put the same, exactly the same information in there, and then this is the FNAP. Wow, that's great. And then I place the order, and then I see this one, and then I compare, wow. You get what you pay for.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buy nice or buy twice.
Yeah.
Heard that?
Buy nice or buy
Isn't that
twice.
a good one?
Yeah. Thank you for teaching me. Yeah. Exactly. So different company, their concept of fine is different.
Okay.
Yeah. So this
SMT, they make final instruments. ASSI is predominantly market because they cheaper price.
Okay.
Most of their instrument is similar, but when it goes to some small details, you can see the difference. Like diameter and this profile instrument. Okay, that's the Caesar. Any question?
No,
And
these are, that's very cool. I won't be using that.
yeah, don't use it and you
Won't be
use.
using that. Won't be using that. I will be using the traditional scale.
Yeah, you use this one when you go to the microsurgery.
Okay.
I bought this one is because when I just started helping the kidney transplant lab, we bought under the microscope at the basement. The microscope is facing the wall,
Okay.
and it's only allowed one person. So I don't have assistant to do the kidney transplant. And the ischemia time is 30 minutes in the protocol.
Okay.
So I have to finish the artery and vein
Yeah.
within 30 minutes. So I try to set it up very well,
Yeah.
take the kidney out, and then a little bit prepare, and then I can start the stitching. And most of the time, it's still taking like 32, 35 minutes. And then because every time when when I put a stitch and kind of and then put it down,
Yeah.
and then take a scissor,
Yeah.
and then cut it, and then I put on the scissor, pick up the instrument, and
Yeah. No, that's advanced. I just won't be using it because it's advanced.
yeah.
But one day I'll work my way up to that.
Yeah, and then I remember I saw one of the instruments, and this one. It saved me like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't need to change the instrument. And then I can finish kidney transplant like 28 minutes.
That's
like that.
crazy.
But the problem is, like you said, sometimes I can't see. Because when you move in and you want to cut the suture, actually there's the two segments in the suture. So I cut the knot, actually the suture close, the needle also
Yeah.
got cut.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes when I'm doing the running suture, I cut. And then you have to do another half.
Yeah.
Since then, I realized I should always keep this instrument close to prevent the suture getting
Okay.
in between the needle holder.
I see. Always near like
Yeah, that's the very important point,
Okay.
and lesson I learned from
Yeah.
my mistake. So when you use this one, yeah, use that trick, close it all the time. Only when you go to the knot and then open it and cut and close it.
Okay.
Most of the time in the OR you will have a system, so you
Yeah.
may not need to worry about that. So this is the needle, this is what's up. Now you can see, this one, you can see that's very easy.
Very
to
bad.
use.
Yeah.
This one is already damaged the tip.
Oh, yeah, it's not.
That's the cost of
Meaning?
human education.
Yes.
What
Do you have anything scheduled tomorrow that you have during the day?
tomorrow?
It sounds like Aaron might want you to help us take the spine.
Take the spy out.
Yeah, just like cut in and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah, what time?
I mean, that's what we're trying to figure out. I'm just wondering, like, if you have stuff going on, we'll do it, but Aaron's just wondering when or if you have stuff scheduled. Or like when you're available. So the 14th.
Yeah, afternoon should work.
Okay.
Yeah. When do they do the timer?
Well, that's today. They're finishing the surgery tonight. They start still all day, so they're finishing like 8-ish, I think they said, and then it's terminal surgery, so they're just gonna put it in the freezer downstairs, fridge or freezer, one of
Put
those.
it in the PRS. Put it to the big car and yeah, we need some hand to take it out because it's like a big bin, you know.
Yeah, it's a big,
Big, big pin and also the big bin is
Yeah.
deep in there. You
Yeah.
need to take that 200-pound body out. It's really hard.
I'll tell them the active unit. Yusuf said he'll probably be in all of this unless we can help us set it up.
Yeah, I mean, the more I the kids have book an appointment, and then I realize that like
Okay.
we can go to whenever I like set up an appointment, schedule like 1 or 2 hours.
Okay. Yeah, when you, as long as you have the whole active duty, so that should be fine. Thanks.
So this is the regular instrument. This is 0.3 tip. When it goes to standard, it's 0.3.
See, 0.3. And this one is also this way. 0.3.
So this is thread handle. Thread handle. This one is thread handle. Also, we have the one handle instrument. This is the one handle.
Okay.
Yeah. This one is specific. So made, so it combine the right handle and thread handle.
Nice.
Thread handle is more steady.
Okay.
Like if you your PIP, your glove getting really see because of the fat. So if you still using a right handle, sometimes it's going to be hard to control. So that's why at the beginning we talk about right handle and thread handle. It's kind of partially it's because of the personal preference.
Okay.
Because the right handle is very easy to turn, so you can turn a little bit and then check the open of the vessel. Right? If the suture is this way, you cannot pick up a suture like that. You have to turn it and pick up like that. But for a right handle instrument, it's hard to turn a bit, turn up there. You have to turn it with hand. So that's why I prefer the right handle. I don't know if you prefer the thread handle.
Okay.
And another reason is because of the surgery. Like we did finger implantation and something. Mostly our glove is blood glove. Doesn't matter if it won't catch the top of the glove. So we didn't put the right handle most of the time. It won't pull the but for the VIP, right handle may be easier to control. And this right handle also, you can see the tip is 0.3.
Yep.
This is 0.3, this is 0.15. It's like half of it. A little bit, may not. Oh yeah, it's also 0.3, not 0.15. 0.3. Yeah, both of them are 0.3. So that's the tip size, and also you can see this one is the rainbow set is like 0.1. It's smaller. The original design is like band is 12 centimeter, 0.05. That's the finest concept in the OR. So the design is 0.05. But it's got damage and then it's higher. And then we sharpen it, and then it still can be ridiculous compared to the big Caesar. So when I do the kidney transplant, the rest of it's like 0.65, then I need to use this one. Or I need to use this mass concept. They also make like a 0.05. And cross it with they bring the microscope to our lab, to our course. Remember that? That tabletop microscope.
Yeah.
But I know it's very easy to get damage to the forceps. Most of the time, forceps slide. It kind of. If you didn't, if pay attention to it, Japan, and one of the trip, it was 17 forceps. Because they didn't, and since then I told them how to correctly protect the instrument. Whenever you put it into the case, clean up, make sure you put that, have the tip protector.
Oh, like the little rubber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some of the tip protector is too short. It still can bend the tip. So usually I will require this like 1 centimeter It's
Okay,
all
yeah,
on the
got
table.
it.
So even if that is that space, even you drop the instrument, it won't
Yeah.
matter.
17, wow, sad.
Yeah. Total for that's 5 if you add on. It's 5 if that's the, you learn a lesson.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is some information we want to ruler forceps. 5 inch. This one is 5 inch long. It may be a little bit different sometimes. But this is ruler forceps. Different company. So why did they name it ruler forceps? It's because at the beginning we don't have instrument. Teacher, the pioneer microsurgeon, they just go find whatever they have. So they go to the ruler store.
Yeah.
This is good one for the microsurgery, and then so they still name it as ruler forceps.
That's very cool.
Yeah. And this one is the yes,
Vessel,
angle.
angle.
Yeah. So ruler forceps angle.
I love
Oh,
it.
so straightforward. A is angle. Long. 3 is 3.3. So the tip is 0.3.
Okay.
And you can see, this is forceps because it has a platform.
Yeah.
Why it has a platform there is because when we pick up a suture, let's take a look at this one. It designed only the tip touch together. So when we need to pick up a suture, you may need to go all the way on the tip, which is really hard,
Yeah.
or you have to squeeze a lot to catch the suture.
Stop that.
That's for the you press the suture.
Oh, okay.
Like sometimes we pull the suture and then it breaks
Yeah.
because we press the suture by holding it apart by the needle holder or by the forceps. So this platform is designed to kind of touch the segment here, so we can catch the suture better. But this one is really hard. This is angle forceps is really hard to pick up a suture. See, even squeeze really hard. There's still a gap in here. So most of the time I don't, when I find out I don't use this forceps to catch the suture. Most of the time the sutures come out and not catch it very well. Okay, and that's the instrument. And you can see forceps, the best design is the tip can touch, only the tip can touch together. That way you can capture, pick up a very tiny vessel very accurately.
Yeah.
Effortless. Like this forceps, it has a longer part, but you can see it's not as fine tip as it can touch the whole segment, but that ends up the tip don't generate stronger force comparing to this one. So sometimes this one, when we're picking up something thicker, it come out very easy. So there's some different design has different advantage or disadvantage. Yeah, so when you go to the OR, you can pick one set yourself. I in my OR at the beginning because very easy to damage. And then the OR hospital said, okay, you guys pick your set. It's for you to use. And you can pick whatever you like. And then make one set like that. This is the Weifeng set. And I always use this one. And what happened is that makes the instrument can last for a long time. Because
Because you treat them well.
yeah. And sometimes I even kind of
After surgery, I let my student
wash
wash
it
it
and
and
then
put it
back
back
to
to
the
the
cleaner
cleaner
immediately.
Yeah.
So I don't want to use it next time with something broken. Yeah, and then this is something special. This you can see the tip is different.
It's, yeah. Oh, is that broken?
Yeah,
it's also broken.
that happens. Yes,
Yeah,
very
very
often.
often.
Forceps the most high risk of damage instrument. So this is dilated. This E is dilated,
Okay.
5 inch. angle.
Okay.
You can see it's angle.
Yeah.
So this is straight. There's some diameter also like this, the same shape, straight. The thing about if we want to put it in the vessel, the diameter movement, we want it can go to the lower profile, right? So we can easier to put in the movement. So that's why dilator can make this angle like that. And dilator usually in the OR we use it as another vessel after we touch it many times, and we use the saline to wash it, irrigate it, and also it's exposed to room temperature. The smooth muscle is contract,
Okay.
and that's why we need to use the dilator to make it at the normal size. And another reason is sometimes when the vessel they mismatch, and then we can make a smaller one or bigger, so we can reduce the discrepancy between the two vessels.
How do I tell the difference between a dilator and a pickup? Because as we're going through, you said this was a right angle pickup.
Yeah, like for example, like this one is the same shape of the dilator, the forceps.
Yeah.
You can see the difference of the tip.
Okay.
This is just a sharp tip. This is a taper tip.
It's a deeper tip that
Yeah,
is a dilator.
taper tip. And also you can see here, the distal, the porous.
Okay.
Porous very slightly. This one is just the same.
Okay.
Just the same.
It's a little more subtle than I think I realized initially.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, but yes.
Yeah. Yeah, from outside you can see the tip
Yeah.
here is slightly.
Okay.
The porous here will be like that.
All
This
of
is just
it.
just a normal staying still at the top part here. The porous here.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's most of the instrument for instrument. And there's also like some of the copper instrument that's a little bit different, but usually one set of instrument we need 6 instruments. 1 needle holder, 2 scissors, 1 student curve, and then 3 forceps. 3 forceps. Like, yeah, for example, like I doing a micro, I doing stitching, and then you may use 2 forceps helping me, right? And sometimes we put down 1 forceps and pick up the scissors to cut the suture. So that's usually good for 2 persons to do a surgery at the same time.
Okay.
Sometimes we can add a dilator in there. And there's also a straight needle holder. Most of the time we don't use straight needle holder, but some of the professors they like straight needle holder because like curved needle holder sometimes we put it down, pick up the suture easier. Sometimes we hold like regularly we hold this one when we place the stitch. Sometimes when we pick up the suture we hold like this way. But one of my teachers said I like a straight needle holder because it's always very straight. I don't need to flip it up and down. And I only have one teacher like that. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so that's the instrument. And the suture. We talk about the suture. Then suture. I can write down level, usually we start from AO, either transparent surgery, either we go to the laparoscopy, in English 6 or 7 or so usually the suture is for different size of the vessel. Smaller suture, smaller vessel. So you only need to remember 11 node. 11 node is for submillimeter. 1 millimeter.
Less than.
Yeah, vessel size.
Okay.
1 millimeter, 11 node. 1 to 2. So from there, 1 to 2, 10-0, 2 to 3, 9-0.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 1 to 2.
Oh, one, two, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
1 to 2, 2 to 3,
Yeah.
3 to 4.
Yeah. When it goes to like half millimeter, 0.5 millimeter per vessel,
Yeah.
if we have 12, it's better to reach 12.
Okay.
12 for single microsurgery. And another thing about a suture is the size of the needle, the difference of the needle. At the beginning, I didn't notice that until I walk in the lab and then I use all kinds of different sutures. And then I see, wow, there's something wrong there. So the company, and since then I realized the company, they just mix, I have this suture, I have this needle, okay, and match everyone and then make a new product. But some of the products is totally wrong.
Okay.
Like, for example, this is AO. This is the first time I will notice that. So this is some information.
Let me show you here.
PV per vessel, 130 micron. This is the diameter of the needle. And 5, 0, millimeter. That's the length of the needle. This figure is very close to what actually it is. 3/8 circumference. Microsurgery we don't like half circumference needle. Usually in the tendon repair and bone suture we have the half circumference needle. And this paper, people is considered as a traumatic needle. Cutting needle usually is on the skin suture. So that's needle information. This is suture information. AO is like 0.4 metric. Metric is pharmacology unit. It's hard to relate to inch or millimeter. AO is like that, and then the length of the suture is 5 inch and 30 centimeter long. Black. On the filament. Needle is alloy. So this is the AO. And then this is the NIO. Yeah, what's that?
Blood vessel,
Yeah.
100 microns,
Yeah.
5.1 millimeters is length of the needle, and then the circumference is 3/8. It's papers, valid to cutting,
Yeah.
and it is a NIO. That's the suture length, or
Size.
it's 0.3 like in length.
Yeah, 0.3 metric. So this is the nano.
Blood vessel, 130 microns, 3.8 millimeters. Paper. The circumference is 3/8.
Yeah,
It's
0.2.
So
This is
smaller.
0.4, 0.3 metric.
Okay.
It's just going down.
Down.
This is 11. 0.1 metric.
Yeah,
18
18 microns,
50 micron.
53.8 millimeter.
Yeah, the lens specifically is more shorter. And this is after of the needle.
Yeah.
Diameter of the nano. 3.8 millimeter shorter.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is so little.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like this is, now I can show you some, like here's two different suture.
Okay.
Actually it's like AO, right?
Yeah.
Suture is the same, but take a look at the tip of the needle.
Oh, one is much smaller.
Yeah, the diameter is the same, 130 micron.
But the length,
Yeah, the length is 3.8 millimeter. This is 5 millimeter. Remember what is the length of the needle?
3.8.
3.8. What suture? Just now.
Oh, Was it the 11?
Yeah, 11 11 the needle is 3.8.
So that needle's too small for the suture.
Yeah, so 11 will be used on submillimeter.
Yeah.
And then that's why we need the 3.8 millimeters mesh of needle. And they put it on the AO suture.
Crazy.
And the AO suture is more on a 3 millimeter above that suture. So it's like the femoral artery. The thing about you use one needle on the submillimeter.
I don't think it will hold. I
Yeah.
think it will break.
Yeah, so that's why I got this suture from nice, it's still not open. It's from bioengineer lab,
Yeah.
stem cell lab. They asked us to help them to put a synthetic vessel in a femoral artery
Yeah.
in a primate model. And then they asked me, oh, what suture do you like?
This is
Yeah,
it.
I told them AO. And you know what? I got this one. And I need to use on the femoral artery. Every time I need to go into the lumen to take it out, I never able to do one step in and out by both ends. And since then I realized two things. One is, well, I only tell them AO is not enough.
Yeah.
The company may not make, they just make everything, they match different suture and
Yeah.
needle
Yeah.
together.
This doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and that's why I started to talk about the suture with your guys.
Yeah.
Because if you go to a program,
Yeah.
the microsurgery already well established, it's totally fine. If you are the first one, the nurse asks you, hey Katie, what suture do you like? And then you say, oh, AO90. And then they buy a bunch of suture.
Yeah.
You have to finish it. You may suffer, you may suffer like a few years to finish that.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, so tell them not only the suture, but take a look, search, and then this is the right,
Okay.
this number can go for the exactly what you like. What-
Okay.
Yeah,
That's helpful.
yeah. And then you can see right here, this is to A90.
Yeah.
Now you can see, this is the same needle of that AO, shorter picture. I like this one, smaller the longer. So this is the right IO for us. And you can see here it's also one quiz here. See the needle? It's also 100 micron, but it's not brown vessel. You can see the needle shape is like this.
Like a sponge or
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, so vest. It's not vascular. Vascular, we still want to take it right. Vest distance.
Oh.
It's for the urology, they use the reversal or something.
Okay.
The vest difference is super thick.
Yeah.
Movement is very tiny. So that's why they need this one to pierce it and need to be holding it better.
Okay.
And in another scenario is the ophthalmic surgery, they also use this spatula needle.
Yeah.
And I asked my friend, because the eye tissue is not like the vessel, so soft. It's very sticky. And they cannot do the full thickness by of the eye when they have a champion of the cornea or something. Because if they did the full thickness by, inside the eye, the contact is the fluid. Or when they pierce, the bacteria will be enhanced. So they only take partial by. And this kind of needle is easier.
Like protects you from yourself. Okay.
Yeah, it's easier to take a partial by, and also it's holding it more stable, so you can push harder and won't twist the needle. So it's easier to push the sticky eye tissue. So there's some difference. And the panel, you can see like even this panel is not the panel we prefer. this panel is the 130 microns.
is too thick.
The diameter is
Diameter is
too
a
big.
bit too thick.
So we write this. This is the right panel, 100 micron. This needle is the same needle of this nylon needle. This nylon needle. So you can see, wow. After I got so many sutures, I realized, wow, there's a lot we need to pay attention to.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is mostly is ethical suture. And different companies, they have a little bit small difference.
Okay.
Like this is the 3DM, the company is in company of the cup. So you can see, yeah, this is well. So now I think you can read that.
Although 0.01 metrics is the length of the suture,
Yeah.
2 inch or 5 centimeters.
It's suture short because why it makes short? Because in travel we use on a sub-millimeter.
Yeah.
You need to go to like 16 times.
Yeah.
In a high magnification, your perception of the length of the suture is increased. When you're pulling a 10 centimeter suture out, you feel, wow, why there's so much air. So that's why that it just make it 5 centimeters.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
at the same time, paper blood vessel, 50 micron.
Okay.
And the length is 3.6, it's shorter.
Okay.
And this is AO, this is from the chapter 7, blood vessel. The micron is much bigger and it's double up.
Double arm. Yeah.
Double up because sometimes they just run the suture. Have you rotated the transplant
Yeah.
or cardiovascular surgery?
Just transfer. I saw a few kidney transplants. That's it.
Yes. How did tie nuts?
Oh no. I think they did a double arm.
Yeah.
But how did they tie knots?
Like we tie nuts, we like tie nuts like this.
Yeah.
We tie nuts is she's
Yeah. Actually, yes.
and then the nurse spray water on that.
Yes. You're right.
Yeah, because that's when the suture stick to the.
Yes. You're
You're
right. I do remember.
That's what they hand tie nuts. That's why you can see the suture is 60 centimeter, 24 inch.
I see.
Yeah. And they can run all the way from the platform.
Yeah.
Hey, how did it go? Good. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we picked up the skill again.
You what?
We picked up the coupler skill again.
Did you use a coupler?
Yeah. Yeah, 3 more, the 2 millimeter coupler.
Okay.
Yeah, because
That's the small one, right?
yeah, small one.
Did you measure it? It's 2 millimeter? Okay.
And the bigger one, because the bigger one is for the bigger, remember?
Yeah.
When at the beginning.
We can go any size in between too. We can do, like 1, 1.5, 2, 2.25,
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, most of the time we use, because the receptive vessel is always the middle. Yeah, it's,
And what size was the big one?
big one may be 2.5 and 3.
And that's the portal weight or the Vena Cava?
Total weight we use 3.
Did we ever do the Vena Cava one?
When we did
I'm talking about liver.
oh, the liver.
Yeah. Did we ever do the Vena Cava for the liver?
Yeah, just at the beginning we used the Vena. Remember?
Yeah.
We put it into the puppet. Because we do the puppet. Later we changed to a
That's it. If we ever go back to the first topic.
All right, well, thanks a lot. Talk to you later. Yeah. Okay, that's the suture.
Okay.
Any question?
No, that was very helpful.
Yeah. I don't know what you like.
Have so many
Suture, I don't use it.
Yeah.
I just give it. Yeah, you can see the
package.
package.
It's funny.
Well, thank you. Yes.
But this,
How old
is
is
like
like
2.5 meter.
so
So
small?
small.
Yeah.
Simon, the diameter is same 51 micron. And metric, like 11 was 0.1 metric, 12 was 0.01, was 1/10 of that. That's from the microscope. This is the towel. It's come out from the bus. Just everywhere. Yes, this is a band towel. This is I think maybe this should be the 9 or 10 5.1 millimeter. This should have one of the lots normal suture. You can take a look. This 11 node, so it's 0.1 metric, and this 11 node is from the Japanese company, so it's 300 pence, so it's small, and diameter is 64, 65 millimeter. Now you can see this should be the 9 node. We use this brand needle. This is 11 now. This is just about
Wow.
this is Bravo and 11 is a little bit hard to see the difference. Just yeah, right? It's similar, but it's different. So think about like this small suture, if you clamp on it, it will cause some damage. And then as we pulling it harder, when we tie knots, we will break the suture. And one thing interesting is why we use 11 node suture, and then when we finish one anesthesis, I want each and one keep it for the next treatment. Usually, the next one we have more trouble because we already used that 11 node many times, and then we clamp it and picking up here and there, and it breaks more often. So I think about like AO, we need to use 10 stitch.
Yeah.
10 stitch is like many steps. Like one, maybe 7 steps each stitch, and then 10 steps, that's 70 steps. We may pick up the suture 70 times.
Yeah.
If we use smaller suture in that for a big vessel, they cannot tolerate so many times of handling, so it breaks more often. That's one of the reasons we need to find a bigger suture for the bigger vessel, because they can tolerate the damage better. As we have to handle it more times and longer time and more often. Okay, now let's do some practice. And now you pick up an instrument you like, and then tie a knot here.
Which one do I want? I guess I'll start with the clasp, since that's the
You can try whatever, and then just make mistake and feel that, wow, that's what exactly what we are talking about. Is how to pick up the instrument, pick up the suture or something. Or you can try this thread as a platform. Yeah,
Okay.
as a platform.
Using it as a platform.
Yeah.
And then how, okay, I always confuse myself when I load this. I want it loaded, trying to go this way, so I need it loaded more like.
Okay. Yeah. So, like, when we pick up the needle, sometimes we mostly be straightforward to pick up the needle and pass to the other instrument. But that's hard. Right? Sometimes. Because everything is rigid. If you want so hard. So at the beginning, the better way is we holding the suture and then dangling here. I touch the surface and you can stabilize it, and then you just pick it up like that way.
Okay, it's like a right angle is what it should be, facing you.
Yeah,
It
so
should be facing this way. If I'm gonna,
it's right and also it depends on the situation. Right, if the vessel is like this way, the vessel is laying in front of us like that way. That's good. If the vessel is in this direction,
yeah.
if you still hold the needle holder like this, it's not good.
Then you want it, okay.
Yeah, we need to turn. So we will talk about that. Yeah, good point.
Okay.
So now I just want you to put the suture in here and then tie a knot.
Okay.
And then we go from there. I will share you some tips to make it easier. Yeah, so put a stitch there and then tie a knot.
We'll just take it this way.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Now just do what you can do, and then I will share you some tips to make it easier.
Hold on. I don't like that I can't quite bring this over where I want it to be.
Yeah. That's it.
I can tell I'm fighting myself. Like,
Good. You already can tie knots. That's very good.
But you can see how I was fighting the whole way. But guess what? I could see one. I did not see double vision, which is just the greatest thing to ever happen to me.
Yeah, thing about from something the whole month at the beginning. So I start from here. I cannot. Firstly, this instrument is hard to use. I pick up the suture, it's hard to catch it. So this is not, and it's, you can see it's very rigid.
Yeah.
It's hard to use. Hard to use, so I switching to another instrument. So tie knots, and there's some small detail which is very helpful. I will make loops and then travel.
Together, okay.
And another way is make loops here, then pick up.
Okay.
So see which way is better, easier.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you look here and travel, that's sometimes we lose the loop from the forceps. Sometimes we lose from one arm, then we catch it, and then just cannot pull it.
Yeah.
So when we tie knots, when you see the teacher tie knots, it's so fast.
I know.
But it's not moving fast. The trick is like we move to here, very close to the short end. So we move and then pick it up right away. Only need to travel. Okay. So this is one point. And the second, when we start tie knots, we would like to tie square knot. So the second one, if it's still holding the suture like that way, we may need to cross.
Yeah.
That's not comfortable. So in the training, I want you to, second one, I want you to pass the suture.
Okay.
And then we tie knots like that way.
Okay.
The reason I want you to pass the suture is so we can remove that cross instrument that's there. So we don't need to think. Our brain don't want to think.
Yeah.
Just want to do. So just keep going. And another good thing is between both of our left hand and right hand can be able to tie knots. Instead of by the regular practice, you always use either holder.
Yeah.
You hold the suture and then forceps and always use one hand.
Yeah.
In one of the professor said, first may looks like tying sutures. Make looks on the needle holder, and that's. When I heard that, I felt it's not. It's different in my way. Sometimes I pass the suture to use the needle holder style and make loops on the forceps. And when there's not enough space on this side, I just pass the suture and that's both hands.
Yeah.
And then I recall why I did that. And I remember it's because one day I see my teacher. He passed the suture. I feel, oh, it's fun. And then I pass the suture and that's sometimes. And that actually making me train both of my left hand and right hand and that's. It's different from my writing. Usually it's hard to use right hand dominant. It's hard to use left hand to bind or doing stitching. But tie knots it's not so difficult.
Right.
After a little practice, it's very easy.
Yeah.
So that's why I want you to use this method at the beginning.
Okay.
Slowly, when we get it better, we can change to, we can practice something like more advanced, like airborne method.
Okay.
Airborne method is like you control the short end, you don't need to let it go. So it's always under your control.
Wow. I'm not ready for that, I don't think.
You don't need to be ready. When I am here, you are ready.
Okay.
Just maybe, that's
I like the airborne one. That's good. A a good goal for me.
Yeah, after that, after a lot of teaching, we already get a very good method of teaching this one.
Yeah.
Exactly, I spent almost 2 months to learn this one. But most of you guys just spend like 20 minutes to get this skill. Okay, that's type nuts.
Okay.
Let's go to the longer suture. Okay, so here, dangling the needle.
Okay.
Now the needle is on the left hand side. So if we still use our right hand to the left, it's not comfortable. So we actually take it out with our left hand to take it out all the way. So we don't do this way because every time you clamp on the suture, there will be some damage there.
Okay.
Sometimes not visible, but actually it's damaged. So you can come out to see my hand. Just kind of pulling all the way by one hand.
Okay.
By rotating it, or just waiting, don't raise your arm.
Okay.
Because when we raise our arm, that's the bicep. Bicep the one who do microsurgery.
Okay. No bicep.
Yeah. So remember the suture is like 13 centimeter, or we can cut 8 centimeter away, that's only 10 centimeter.
Okay.
So that's the longest way we move in the microsurgery. So we just raise it with our wrist a little bit, and then we pull towards ourselves.
Okay.
Go to the side and go to the in front of us.
Okay.
So here, when we tie nuts, I want you to remember two things. Bring it back in front of you
Okay.
and pick up. Don't randomly pick up somewhere like that. It's too short. Or pick up very far and then we have
Right.
to go to that.
Yeah.
Here I want you to just remember 2.5 to 3 times. Why? It's because this length is very convenient to make even two roots. And when we pull the suture, we don't need to go out of the field. See,
Okay.
so always, right? We still can see the root, the suture, the instrument in this field. So, pass the suture.
Nice.
So train both of our hands to improve like this for some damage as we so every time train both of our hands first, because when it goes to the most basic thing of the microsurgery training, we just train our muscle to get used to how to handle the instruments.
Yeah.
So the training method is a little bit different from exactly what we use in the OR. I always use that metaphor. This is kind of like in OR, it's like the teacher, the black belt, karate, and in the competition they want to use their best skill to KO. In OR, they want to use their best skill to finish the case.
Yeah.
So what you see maybe tornado kick, back break, or something crazy or fancy skill.
Yeah.
But we are the beginner.
Yeah.
I think about if I am the white belt, I go into the gym and then I go to tornado kick. Most of the time I just fall on the floor and I hit my head on the floor.
Yeah.
So don't forget the black belt, they also start with one punch and one kick.
Yeah.
So this is the one punch and one kick
Yeah.
practice at the beginning.
I love that.
Slowly we are getting better. We can do it slowly.
Yeah.
Okay, so only two things to remember. 3.5, 2.5 to 3 times of the short end, and doing it between
Two
front of
knee
the
and
knee.
then, okay.
Okay? Now you see the knee suture. Now once we see the suture, we don't lose it. See?
Okay.
That's the way how to bring the knee back.
Okay.
Okay. Hey.
magnetized, isn't it?
Yeah, so we have a big magnetizer. And that's the problem of the stainless steel instrument. That's why we use some titanium instrument. The titanium instrument they won't got magnetized. Surgeon's map. Like a surgeon's map. Yeah, pull it left to right, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hold on a little bit further. That's a little bit far. 2.5 to 3 times. See? Now you see it a little bit short this time. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see it? Okay, forward. Now here's some a little bit small detail.
Okay.
Now you can see these sutures under your instrument. When you hold the suture under the instrument, it's really hard to remove.
Yeah.
Okay, now you hold the suture. Okay, cover the suture. Pick up the suture again. And then bring it back in front of you. Okay, now remove. You catch it a little bit hard. Yeah. Okay. Now you see that now it's easy, right?
Yeah.
So you can see this suture now is in front and above your forceps.
Okay.
So under your forceps is far, above forceps is easy. So that's why we again. That's why we bring it back in front of you, and you laterally will pick up the suture in your right way.
Yeah.
If you didn't bring it back in front of you, you stay here, pick up the suture.
Now it's even hard to.
Now you bring the suture, now you can see the sutures now you try to remove this hard. Yeah, now because the suture is under your needle, under your forceps. When you reach out to it, it's hard. When you bring it back in front of you, also everything is naturally in the right way. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, very good. You can feel your hand getting better comparing the first time and now.
Oh, yeah.
Same.
Same thing, I need to bring it back here.
Yeah. And you can see 2.5 to 3 times of the long end. The long end, like this one. This one's still good, but if you make sure it's not that long enough, so hold on a little bit longer. You can just measure 3.5 to 3 times. How long is that end of the long end? At 4 o'clock I need to log in to attend a meeting with the Ukrainian surgeon.
Yeah.
You can practice, it doesn't matter. Just attend a meeting.
Oh,
It's my phone.
yeah, your phone. Oh.
I'm gonna practice one more time.
Hello, hello.
Hey Yakov, how are you?
Pretty good. How about you?
Doing well.
Here. Here's Craig as well. We're together.
Oh, hey Greg, good to see you.
Likewise, yes, yes.
I see Weifeng is on here, just waiting for Sam.
Okay. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, the camera on the computer is still using on teaching.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, a resident is practicing. We are on the live streaming, so the camera was occupied.
No problems.
Let's go to a little bit. Let's see what's there. Okay, you got it up there?
I will just text Sam.
Okay.
Boom. There he is.
Hey, Sam.
All right, we're ready. Got the crew.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks for letting us crash the top of the call.
Yeah, Greg, how are you, man?
Doing well, very well. Sam,
Good.
yourself?
I'm doing well. Yakov, 2 days in a row.
Yes, actually 3 meetings in a row. This surgery.
Oh,
team is
yeah,
not-
I couldn't go to the one this morning, but I put Aaron and Ethan in charge from our stand.
Me and Aaron not gonna point slackers here.
No, no, I love it. Well, it's really good. And Greg, do you know Victoria and Will? Has anybody introduced? Maybe we should just introduce ourselves.
Sure, I think I met Greg at the
Yes.
taping in the lab when
We
WWD
did,
was
yeah,
there.
Victoria, I
So,
think we
yeah,
did.
Good to see you. Yeah, I'm the media relations director, and Will Cushman here is on my team here in the Office of Strategic Communication. Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Greg. Good to see you both.
Victoria, can I ask you a question? Are
Yeah.
you with the medical school or the university?
The university.
Okay.
Yeah, but obviously we actually just got off a call with Robin Perrin, so we're keeping in lockstep and keeping her updated on the SMH comms level on all of this. But yeah, we're at the university level.
Okay.
Interested in really getting a sense of, or as much of a sense as we can give them, of sort of maybe what they can film and like sort of what the shot list might kind of look like to make it sort of rise to the level of what a 60-minute segment sort of needs to look like. And I had taken just a couple notes of some of the things Heather had mentioned, and I guess part of maybe we can solve this in 10 minutes, or maybe we just kind of all have to talk more and figure this out. But she kind of mentioned looking for opportunities, and sort of the question is, can we do this? Is it possible? Is showing and filming, sort of catching up with the 6 surgeons who were here at UW. She's interested in seeing the microscopes at work, either training sessions or real surgery, doing real surgery if possible. So I know those were the kind of like 3 top things that she had kind of rattled off as things she was interested in, knowing like what's possible and like what we might be able to show on the ground there. And so I guess that's kind of what we're hoping to maybe start to chat about today. Just so I can kind of circle back to her and say, yes, we can totally show you, you can be part of a surgery. I don't know the answer to that. So that's kind of, curious what folks on this call think is possible.
Okay, let me, just before we go any further, just to catch Greg up. So Greg, how much about this have you been looped in regarding?
Not yet. No, not a lot at all.
Okay.
We literally just met a few minutes before.
Okay, so can I just give a quick background?
Sure.
Great.
That'd be great.
So Victoria and Will have a lot of connections in the media, obviously, and there was that story that was on the news that was, first of all, I think all these things are good because they just increase visibility to the issues
Absolutely.
and will help with fundraising and all of that. So WNBC did the story, which was great. It was the lead story. I'm glad we beat Trump for once. And that was, I think, a success as much as it could be with that, like it was quick, spontaneous. Victoria had mentioned that she had a discussion with her contact at 60 Minutes. Greg, I know you watch 60 Minutes every week,
sure.
right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So it's our demographic for sure.
Yeah.
So they expressed interest in doing a story on these six surgeons who came, and also incorporating the innovation side with the 3D printed microscopes, and possibly capturing some of the assembling of the scopes and the 3D printing and kind of the story of the lab, and then ultimately have it continue in Ukraine on the ground, meeting them and working and meeting Yakov in Kyiv and seeing the academy and potentially a micro course. So that was really exciting. It was Bill Whitaker is the reporter.
Okay.
And so then we had another meeting with Yakov yesterday, which I thought it went really well. She continued to express interest. And it sounds like a trip on the ground there in the fall in August. And as a part of this, she said, we really need material that's visually captivating. We obviously have captivating material, but we want to really be able to they want to tell a powerful story, and then inquired, would it be possible to meet them in Ukraine, to maybe run a course with them in Ukraine, to actually maybe do surgery with them in Ukraine, just to kind of close the whole loop.
Sure.
I think it's a great thing. I think we should try to do what we can do to have this work, because I think it would be tremendous for everyone. I mean, the protest, to have a segment on 60 Minutes would be like game changing.
No question. Yeah.
For
Very
everyone.
much so. Sure.
And for you, Greg, and the work you're doing with Rotary, and like any of this message, I think will be huge for Weifeng's education program, for Aaron's research program, for the university. I just think for the war effort, I think everything is. So I really have thought about this, and I really want to do what we can do to sell this as like an amazing story.
Okay. Good.
So
I
today,
don't think that we need to sell it. It's great story.
It is an
Right, we
amazing
don't need
story.
to
Yeah,
sell
yeah.
it.
We
We
need to
don't
tell
need-
the story. We got to tell the story, and they're going to help us do it. That's great. This is fantastic. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So Victoria and Will kind of joined today. I know we were going to meet and talk about the next steps regarding what the next group and the conference and the on the ground work there, if it's something that's feasible. But we thought we would kind of just tie it all into this conversation so we're all on the same page.
Mhm.
And then if we need to have a nuts and bolts meeting about the next group of visitors, we can do that later, at another meeting. Did I capture it okay?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
perfect.
Yeah,
Awesome.
That's great.
Perfect.
Sounds-
Yeah,
Okay.
so I think, right in they're going to be kind of off the grid next week. week, the production team filming another segment. So I think we were sort of hoping to at least get her. I know Yakov, connecting her with some of the surgeons, and I don't know if she reached out to you directly yet on that. Okay.
She didn't yet.
Okay. So that's in motion, and to kind of connect with the surgeons. And so, yeah, I mean, really kind of trying to talk through what we can, what we can offer in terms of some dynamic, coverage and video footage on the ground there. And so that's really, what what you're envisioning, I guess, Sam, in terms of setting up the lab or what this will look like, and, Yakov, and thoughts on like what access really looks like, and, how kind of embedded, any, we can be or allow them to be is kind of the question.
Can I show you? Actually, this is the corridor of the, and behind you see there is lab that we have preparing it for prosthetics, but as well it's gonna be for, so it's corridor, and right now where you see behind there is one room and another room. So we are preparing it for the prosthetics, but we thought that we will just remove what's related to prosthetic and just put 6 tables so we can duplicate something there as well.
Is this in Kiev?
Yes.
So you're thinking duplicate it as a micro session?
Yes.
I mean, a
so when
micro
you-
lab.
Create a lab, yeah.
So this is something that I thought that will be awesome when you're gonna be there, part of surgeries, and also get new surgeons there and show them or repeat some new technique there. That way
Yeah.
we have nice setup light, and it's good for them to record, so it's not somewhere in unexpected stuff. So I just wanted to
Yeah.
throw that as well.
Yeah, we don't want
Yeah.
anything unexpected. I think I know what
Yeah.
you're referring to.
Yeah, and then my hunch, just having worked with them previously, is there'll likely be some interest in, I know she kind of perked up when you were talking about the one pediatric surgeon at the Children's Hospital in Kyiv. I mean, I guess, where are we in terms of working, and maybe that will be up to, Heather and you connecting with the surgeons directly to negotiate that access? I mean, I guess sort of, my hunch is she's going to want, some very kind of frontline looking, visuals of some of this work, like in practice. And I guess I'm curious, like, do you think it'll be the surgeons themselves that will really be the most helpful in terms of like letting us know what's possible on that side of things?
So, couple things that I would like us first decide what scope we gonna make. So, sorry, whatever I'm gonna say right now, don't take it as me being cocky here. It's more just what level to decide, so you know. I have direct line to Minister of Health, so he can be part of it. But if it's too much, I can get permission from him if surgeons and ZERS levels cannot decide what can be done. Because depending what Heather is gonna say, it's like, guys, awesome to have minister in there. No, let's keep it more to surgeons. Where we gonna do lab these guys in repeat technique and show them lab in Ukraine that we're duplicating there something. Then Dr. Poor doing a surgery with them in a hospital. So please, let's think that broader so we know exactly what we want to paint and where you think range that we can show them.
Yeah, I mean, my sense of this would be, there's a focus on the microscope, the journey of the microscope and its use here in the US and in Ukraine, and whatever that lab looks like, the education process. I think there's an interest in showing the outcomes of this work in practice. If there's, I think the following those 6 surgeons, I think she has expressed interest in, connecting with them in Ukraine to sort of see what they've taken from their training here in the US and how they're putting it into practice in Ukraine. And then I think there's likely going to be an interest in wanting to highlight a patient, if it's a soldier who's benefited from microsurgery and one of your prosthetics. I think there's likely going to be interested in highlighting a success story or someone who's gone through this process. And then, right, maybe even also highlighting the surgery itself. I'm hesitant to kind of level this up to Minister of Health level unless she asks, because I feel like, they're focused mostly on the human level and like
The
the folks,
people,
the
yeah.
people. So yeah, that's sort of my initial kind of like, I guess, hunch on scope.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would say I really love that line of thinking. I think we have that. If nothing else, I think your connection, Yakov, could mean that it would maybe be more accessible for me to go and do a case with Anya in her OR, and maybe we would need your connections at the level of the Minister of Health to give me permission to do that, because I go to a lot of places, they won't let me operate.
Yeah.
So what
Yep.
I would envision is we could, they said they were interested in filming the microscopes being built. That could happen after the trip or before the trip. It doesn't matter. Here we're the dream is coming to life in this lab, and we're printing these scopes. And the next step is going to be setting up a micro training lab. And then we set up the lab, and then we have a course there. And it's at the Protez Foundation. I mean, the Protez Academy, right? So then maybe there would be some highlight of the soldiers that you're rehabbing and taking care of, and then a reunion there, if possible, with all of the Ukrainians, hopefully the surgeons that we hosted, and then maybe the final step is doing the first, micro case at the Children's Hospital on a patient who was wounded, or a soldier in one of the other hospitals who was wounded, in order to have a prosthetic made by Protez.
So this can be good case to bring, even to make him part of the here 120 surgeries were performed.
Oh,
so he can be a story, living story, that what this is resolved down the road, what happened.
Is that the guy that you guys talked about today?
No, it's different. But this guy actually gets home after getting prosthetics here in Minneapolis, and no electricity. He goes stairs, 6th floor.
This guy has double prostheses. That's an amazing story.
And he got bunch of surgeries as well.
Yeah. So that would, I think, tie the arc of them coming here, meeting Greg, meeting Yakov, having this wonderful experience, highlighting Weifeng's education program, Aaron's research,